Talk about
with
perfect
the necessities.
timing. Bringing all the necessities. She's got plenty of TP. Shay Lacey just walked in the door.
It's that Kirkland shit, though. Is that one plug?
Rolling up that Kirkland stuff? No, man, it's good. It's Kirkland, dude.
It's like good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like good.
Dude, you ever see how fucking?
Does it have aloe in it? That's my question.
All right, yeah.
It tastes delicious too. No. All right. Well, I guess you're missing out. I guess.
But I was listening.
Howdy. Anyway, so we're starting. What's up? Hello.
Did it just start?
Yeah, I literally just started as soon as you opened the
I
door.
just want you to know that's how I start every day at work. As like when I worked in the real world, I was always like, "What's up? I'm here. I'm on time."
That's how I start every day in life.
No, I'm on time. Yeah,
All right. You're definitely on time because Cammie just texted me on my way.
Which means you're early. Which means you're on time.
So one thing I found out is that there's a thing in Lebanese culture that you always arrive 20 minutes late as a gesture to your host.
So have more time to prepare.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fucking excuse.
It sounds like a big FU.
You've been to, I mean, it's Middle East, dude. Haven't you been to Dubai?
Well,
I've been to a
excuse
few
me.
places over there. Yeah. I love it. I fucking love it.
Yeah. Food's great.
Yeah. Slavery sucks.
Good with that. Yeah. No, come back. Big reveal. Dum Dum.
What's the big reveal, Dum Dum? Big reveal,
The bike. No one's actually seen it. Yeah.
Oh shit! I moved.
Not the whole thing anyway. Someone's saying the sound is bad. Does anyone else say the sound is bad? Sounds like you're underwater. Like if anyone else.
Well, we got like a few minutes to figure this out. So
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
rather change it now than an hour.
Yeah, I would rather stop it now.
How's the sound?
Sounds everyone. I'm getting like half and half. Everyone says sounds good and sounds bad. So if you have bad sound, Alexa, turn off.
Listen, our sound guy's checking on it.
If you have bad sound, you're gonna have to check it out there. We're gonna echo there. Oh, okay. Yeah, sound guy. I'm just like, I can tell you how to do your job. You ever whack off before? I'll show you how. Charge about $35 an hour though.
It'd be a lot quicker than what you're used to.
Yeah. Shit, baby. Okay, I'll have you ready for work in 15 minutes less.
It says the sound is passable, but I'm going to be 100% honest here. We're using a webcam. That's like.
Does it sound bad?
It's a lot.
It sounds like what you.
Well, we have a webcam, so what do you want
Sounds
from
like
us?
Like
Is there a given mic?
Usually people don't complain about it.
Well,
So if it
usually
sounds
we're
bad, it might be on our end.
Sounds like it.
Does it? Okay. So if you're getting really, really bad sound, just do this. Refresh your browser for us. I'm sorry to keep doing this right at the beginning, but we've run into so many problems. Like an hour into the stream because I'm drunk, and Shay's like thinking about butterflies and jelly donuts over here, and we're just like 2.5 hours in. We've been talking for hours, and someone's like, "Yo, you guys haven't had audio for an hour." Oh, I'm like, what? I wish I was exaggerating.
That tracks.
So if you're watching right now and you have bad sound, refresh your browser. Let me know if that changes. It's the old. It's not me. It's you. That's what I like to say. I get a bunch of people are saying it's fine, and then some people are sharing that just refresh still
But
bad.
like you say it's bad, but like how?
Then
bad?
someone's saying it's
Are you still
come and
gonna
leave and it's
stay?
good.
Like, is it
Yeah.
bad enough that you leave?
Still
Be
a muff
honest.
diver. So maybe I can. I wonder if I can
That's
edit.
what she said.
I don't think I can edit anything from here once it's.
No, you
going.
can't. You can't change anything. Once we start.
deal
with our muffled mouth.
No, I'll stop and just start over. So I just people are like turn up the mic.
Yeah, look here. It's
Oh.
on and off, and
There's
then
our sound meter.
I'm seeing it's low.
Yeah, it
So we
does
just
look
need
low.
to shout. Is this better?
Let me see. Maybe I can go in here.
You go into system preferences.
Okay.
Output or input.
No, you guys don't want to do that?
Give it a push.
What do you think? What?
You don't think shouting is just better?
Go to system
You just
preferences.
need to
What is that even?
enunciate.
System
How
preferences.
dirty is that fucking game?
Okay, crank that.
Huh?
Crank that. Yeah,
That
everybody
one?
says it's better. Shouting is better.
All right. How does it sound now? Too loud? Don't go too much. I've heard that before, baby.
Go a little lower. Go a little lower.
What? How do you
she
know?
said.
How do you know?
Because look at the meter. Well, when I don't talk. When you talk.
How about now, goddammit? Welcome to the circus, baby. Let's rock and roll. We're going 100 miles an hour. I'm not even spitting on it, baby. You'll be wishing for Vaseline by the time I was done with you. We're coming left way, sideways, right, and widdershins at you, baby. It's not your girlfriend, okay? It's our girlfriends. Is that better? How does it sound?
I get her Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, okay?
I'm gonna try and fix this, friends, without the.
That's back where it was, dum-dum.
No, it wasn't that high, was it? Yeah, that's still.
No, it's
There.
back where
There,
it was
it's
originally.
perfect.
Does everyone say it's perfect? What, one dude said it's perfect? 5 dogs? Well, that's a cool
They're
name.
just saying it because it's bad.
Yeah, they love
Well, who loves you?
everybody.
This is
loves
my show. This is Shadetree Surgeon Show,
I
not the
know.
Well, there
freaking
was
Biker
one
Babe
guy.
Butt Show.
There's this one guy that loves her.
There's
Biker
one guy.
Boob Bush Butt Show.
BBB says.
Triple
what?
B's, baby. Boobs, butts. What's the
And
other one? Butt and
Boosh.
butts.
Boosh.
Wait, butts, bush, and boobs, baby. Maybe if you have one more, we can call bikes, but, you know, we'll take fucking butts, boob, and bush if that's all we
Boof.
got. And boofing. Butts, boobs, butts, bush, boobs, boofing, bikes, and Beth.
Bravo.
Yeah. And beers, baby.
Woo!
All right, everyone's saying it's so muffled. You did nothing.
Is there dirt in the fucking camera? Like, is this what the
And
mic
the mic?
is? The mic is on the side.
If we just put our mouths over the mic.
I don't know what everyone's saying. A bunch of people are saying it sounds fine. I just don't know if they don't know what the hell's going on or what.
Percentage wise.
Truth. I need truth and honesty.
How about
Adam Rugg says, Shade, do you work at a shop for customers? No. And if you think you want your bike worked on me, you were wrong, dude. Yeah, you hear that laugh back there? That's someone who has to ride a bike 1,200 miles back to Arkansas that I put back together.
this? Good luck.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, you won a motorcycle.
It's more like the gypsy curse has been passed on. I'm finally free.
It was nice to meet you.
I took him a battery pack today already, so that's how it's going. Great.
Dude, I don't know what's going on either. I kind of want to just stop it and fucking try again.
Let me go.
You're gonna go
Think
give
about
it
it.
a shot.
Yeah.
Think about it. Go give it a
I
gander. It's not studio quality, I mean, but are we expected to?
So some
Yes.
people, so let me turn it up again.
Oh
people,
my goodness! The
people are saying they still
answers were
can't hear it,
unanimous.
so we'll do this.
Crank it.
How's it sound now? Is it output volume or input? I do output all the way up too, just in case. Wait, I got that's the girl. How about this one? How about now, baby? Bikes, boobs, butt, bush, and buttholes.
Hey.
Is it better?
Is it better? Boofing and
And
boofing
booping.
and boo. If you don't know what boofing is, Google it.
Little loud now. Yeah, I'm loud all the time. Welcome to the people. How do you think the people here feel?
Listen, it's a little loud. It's a little loud. What, now
You
it's
think
not good enough for you? You guys are never having too much macaroni, not enough cheese. I don't even like macaroni.
Stream over, dude. We need to do some
Wow,
damage control.
only 90 kids will understand.
Take her out.
Anyway, so everyone says it's better, except for Black Sheep. He says this is terrible. I don't know if he's just talking
Well,
about
you're
everything in
terrible.
general,
Yeah.
or just
Listen,
or the audio.
It's freaking terrible. Okay.
Listen, you should be used to it. You're
He
the
goes, "I
black
want my
sheep.
money back."
Like,
Too bad, sucker.
it's a charity. You don't get your money back.
No, you don't get your money. That's a charity.
You donated it.
This new guy sucks.
Finders
That's me.
keepers.
Wow. Are I the new guy?
Who's the new guy?
Yeah, I think they're just saying it's me.
I'm not even a guy.
I was gonna say, who's the new guy?
This guy keeps saying marry me, but I don't see a ring. So,
It's gotta be back.
you know, it's pretty fucked up that if a girl says no, she doesn't keep the ring.
That's an interesting
That she doesn't?
take.
Yeah,
Why would she get to keep it?
I'm gonna dip out of this one.
because now you've made my dog angry. Look what you've
Sorry, I
done.
made the dog angry.
You guys ever step on a dog and it growls at you? There's no greater shame.
No.
Well,
I
dogs-
feel so much guilt right
Yeah,
now.
well, dogs don't know what accidents are, so he thinks that you
I just-
have done this on purpose.
I know.
Yeah.
He's disabled.
Yeah,
He
my
doesn't-
dog's
can't walk very well.
disabled.
Stomped on the disabled dog.
You stomped
'cause I was,
on my disabled
avoiding
dog. What's
the
wrong with
worst
you?
conversation ever.
So what happens is I think this is very interesting. Dogs don't understand accidents, as Shay just said. And I think that's really great because now Drake thinks Beth just betrayed him. She wanted to stress earlier.
Ultimate betrayal.
And now she is
Great.
ultimate anime betrayal. He'll never trust you again, Beth.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
I'm not going to do it.
He trusts me immediately.
Everyone keeps saying to plug in a mic. What mic? There's
What,
no.
Mike? There's no mic.
This is the way we always do it.
Plug it in your butt.
This
This
is what
is
we use
how it's always
literally
been.
every single time. I don't know what to tell you.
We're spending way too long talking about the microphone.
Yeah.
I know. I don't want to talk about it.
We're moving on.
I'm
I
done
don't know what
talking
to
about
tell
the
you.
mic.
Moving on.
Because a lot of people say it's fine. Going 60 and a 60. Does it sound good to you? Okay.
Our audience.
Refresh.
Yeah, confirms.
Going 60 and 60 just donated $50. We appreciate you. You could have said something. You
Thank
also,
you.
so any donations from tonight will go directly to Forgotten Angels. But you don't have, and we appreciate you, and Forgotten Angels appreciates you. Thank you very much. It's amazing thing that you just did going 60 and 60. Going the speed limit. You should speed. Back. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Why do you keep
Why do
torturing
you
that dog?
just step on my dog all the time?
I know. I just back up and he yells at me. Oh God. Poor Popper.
It's because he doesn't trust you
No,
anymore.
I ruined our relationship. Cry myself to sleep.
Can you imagine later on after you smoke some of the devil's lettuce and you start thinking about this?
No. You be quiet.
You start thinking about this, like
Oh.
take a long walk in the woods and start thinking about that.
No, I'm
Think about the
not
time you made
never.
Drake growl at you in front of
No, I love him
445
so much.
people.
Could you imagine this boy?
Imagine 400 people in
No,
watching
and
you do
all
that.
booing you for
Beep.
stepping on a dog.
I'm sorry. Actually, should we chill?
No,
Are you
no.
actually
Are you
stoned?
crying? No, I'm not crying. Your eyes are so red. I'm literally.
Oh, I can try harder. Are you crying? Your eyes are so red. That was very funny.
You got 99 cents, bro.
We're done talking about the sound. If you don't like it, then you may donate to ForgottenAngels.com or go to the Raffle website,
Yeah.
and you don't have to look at the bike ever.
Yes, you do not have to look at the
And
bike.
you don't have to hear it either. Because
Oh, I don't know if they can do it here. The sound.
good.
Anyway, so ta-da! Wait, sorry. Ta-da! I guess I kind of saw it already.
That was our reveal, though. Do
Ta-da!
you like it?
Anyway, so we have the bike. Everyone who's watching right now, so I'm not. This is not me complaining. This is just me explaining. This ain't complaining. It's just explaining, baby. And when I explain like the last couple of weeks, I didn't even explain the last couple of weeks. I'm just going to give a couple of key points. One was it was nobody's fault. It's just how things worked out. I mean, probably my fault. That bike, about 6 hours ago, was on the dyno tuner. That bike, about 6 hours
Why
ago,
is it called that?
didn't have turn signals on it. That
Dinosaurs.
bike, about 6 hours ago, was not ready to ride. I rode that bike 120 miles a day, but about 6 hours ago,
It was really cool.
it wasn't
Yeah.
ready to go.
I like that.
DVS, $25 Australian dollars. We appreciate it. You can enter the raffle if you're in Australia. You can enter.
Yeah. It's going to be really expensive.
It'll be
to get
expensive
the
to
bike.
get it there, but you can
Yeah,
enter.
and then
It's not like
it's
you can't
there,
win it. I'll probably just somebody won in Australia or something like that. I'd just be like, "Here's some money" or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but
We'll
kinda
burn
sucks.
that bridge when we get
You
to
know
it. All
what
right.
we'll do is we will drive
But that
this
goes to
truck,
Forgotten Angels anyway.
trailer, and motorcycle
Oh, we'll
into
just drive
the
it there.
ocean.
Yeah, we'll just drive it there. So here's the thing about this bike. This bike, literally got finished today.
Today.
So everyone's like, well then, Josh, how have you been posting pictures of it? Because like literally I went over there because like I need to post some pictures of this bike and half of it was still like zip tied together.
It's called movie magic.
It's like, no, it's time to take some pictures, dude. I mean, it's fine now. I can make these jokes because it's fine now. Because it's ready
Everything's
now.
CGI.
I will tell you guys, I have been sweating.
We've been sweating. We didn't even pop any Molly this time.
Dude, I've been sweating so freaking hard. And Gene Baggett, thank you for your donation. We appreciate you, brother. Go straight to the good. And let me tell you, man, yes, it's been a stressful week for a lot of different reasons. I can't even go into them all, but a lot of them are incredibly stressful. Mostly that. Coming in, freaking hogging up all the space, fucking
breathing my air,
taking all the pictures everywhere. She won't get off the casting couch, taking all these spicy pictures all over the shop.
I got a new butt tattoo.
Yeah, what's it say? Mama tried to do what? Keep your pants on? Got him.
She failed. I ruined all the boys growing up. Every little boy saw my butt, and it's just gonna keep happening.
Hey, you know what? If your mama didn't want you to use it, she shouldn't have given it to you.
It's all her fault.
You know, it ain't her fault.
Whoa.
You know, that wasn't great, but it's not as bad as stepping on the bed. So.
I'm seriously proud of myself. I love you so much.
I'm so sorry. I know that you actually feel bad. Like nobody ever, like you can't even joke about that. So
I'm the one person that actually fucking cares. You care?
wow. So mean to dogs and self-centered. Wow, the one person.
We call those
Wow.
narcissists.
Narcissist. That's a YouTuber thing. Narcissist. All of them.
kind of have to be to like look at your face for so long.
Listen to yourself for hours of editing.
I've ceased to worry about what I sound like when I'm editing a video, and I just
Who's it now?
play myself like a
I was just
marionette.
talking.
I just like it's like a Josh puppet. I just make it do the things I
Marionette.
need to do. Yeah, it's like beep, boop, boop, beep, do the thing. It's fun for me. I like it. It's very. I think it's not ego building. It's ego reducing
I
for
agree.
me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I watch myself editing myself, and I just realize what an absolute dipshit I am.
Yeah. If you go watch my video today, we make fun of Josh's laugh, and the only reason I realize how Josh laughs is because I had to listen to it in a video over and over again, and it's just
So many times.
Reason.
He fixed it.
yeah,
I
the
want-
computer.
Bilbo, move in my way.
Bilbo doesn't mind being stepped
Can
on.
you grab
He-
Beth? We need a dog to move out of the way really fast.
Here, I'll come on.
Every time I do it, I'm just like, I know that actually sucks, but I can't stop myself. It's like, can you imagine every time you licked an ice cream cone, a freaking butterfly died? You'd still be like, that ice
I
cream
fuck
be,
with my cream.
dude, that ice cream be good though. You just ground at her. He doesn't actually.
My dog
It was
doesn't.
ground at Bilbo, not me.
Yeah, my dog doesn't like anyone within 2 feet of him.
It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not you. I promise.
No, my dog is supposed to be.
It's okay. So,
He's a special dog.
Hey, so that mic is definitely directional. Anytime you guys turn your head away,
It must be something up with it then, because it's like it literally should not be that bad.
Sounds like
Yo.
Maybe we should
No
get
worries.
a
We're live right
newer-
now. I don't have you. I don't have you live. No,
Who
you're fine.
answers the phone on a live stream? Get
Bye.
out!
See you later.
Who's so important? Could you imagine that if you're like on stage at a concert and someone's like, "Oh, hold on, I know I was like doing a show, but I got a call," or doesn't even say anything to the crowd. It's just
Actually,
like,
fuck this.
"Yo, what's up?"
fuck you guys. You don't
I'm
matter.
not busy. Mr. Important. Well, Josh honestly never answers the phone, so probably like he's answering phone calls this evening. So that's a big deal.
Okay, did we miss people's phones?
Yeah, we
Ooh,
sure did.
yes.
I'm always
They're
scared to
moving so
touch
fast.
the mouse the moose. Because let me tell you, we have messed up a lot of live streams by just like exiting it out.
Yeah.
We're not the smartest people, but if you're gonna be dumb, Matthew Handy. Here's the Forgotten Angels. Thank you so much. You guys can also go to the Raffle Creator website and get raffle tickets still up until Saturday afternoon, literal afternoon.
I just bought 5. And now, my usual rule is if I win something, I give it back because I'm Josh's friend.
Yeah.
Wow,
In this
you're
case-
so generous.
In this
No.
case, fuck that shit.
Yeah, you're
I'm
taking
keeping that
it.
fucking bike.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna take
The bike is really cool. I want the.
Shit.
really cool.
I mean, okay.
My logo right here. And so,
That's us. Do you want the bike more or the truck more?
honestly, I want the rap star logo.
That would be perfect, but I want the bike more because it has straps on it, right?
The bike.
Show the bike. Well, look at it. Here it is.
Well, so it's out of frame. It's the problem.
Is it out of frame?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
I'll wait for Josh to. I'll wait for Josh to get back. I'll wait for Josh to get
Here,
back.
no, let's change it to the short.
Well, it's not here, and then we'll never notice.
Okay.
We'll cut off his head.
You guys see it?
Now you can see the
Hold on.
bike.
Let's move it.
Yeah.
We
That's
good?
much further.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, don't have the everything. I guess maybe this show bikes.
No. Doesn't matter.
He wasn't even thinking. Single thought.
Now you can see the bike.
Sorry, over here. Come here.
Start it up.
Oh, he's following me now. Okay. This is the dog voice. I don't know what that is. This is he wants 11.
You're gonna have to yell from over there.
Hey yo, what's up? Hey yo, bitch. Can I go back? No. Oh. No.
Are you doing that just because, like,
You're standing up. Oh, I've never sat on this bike.
Oh, there you go.
You need to, yeah.
Wait.
This bike. You're my cousin.
I didn't say you couldn't. I just said I was worried Drake doesn't like it.
I don't like you saying I can. You like ride it. You can 1,000% definitely ride this bike. Yep. Especially with the
That thing. Yeah.
this thing. Sure. Yeah.
Those are
Oh, yeah,
handlebars,
please.
Beth.
They're just really
Is it in frame?
Try it out, Beth. You sit on it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow. Jesus Christ. You did it in the driveway without me knowing? You sat on the precious bike? You're deep shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, this is like the right bar rise for shorties.
Wow. Fascinating. Anyway, 5,000. Cox says can't make it this weekend, but I'll be there in May. Thanks for the donation, by the way, to Forgotten Angels. Can't make it this weekend. Be there in May. Ride my 883 from Colorado Springs to Madeira Beach. Drive my dad. Want to ride to the Shame as well. Do you have Yingling? Here's something Forgotten.
No Yingling.
Yeah, we got Yingling. Jay, start her up.
What bar? I'm not on the bike. Yeah, get on here. Why would I start her up?
Well, you did
Get
fine.
on there. That's what he said. I'm, we could just die. We could just.
Actually, that sounds.
This is the sound.
All right. Should I do something like, who wants to hear the bike start? If you're at home right now, I want to hear you say, hey, yo. And when I say, hell, you say, damn. Hell, damn. Wait, yeah. All right, start it up.
Start it up. Let's go.
Are the dogs good?
Yeah, let's get my dogs over here. We're gonna go today. Run.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think it sounds amazing. I love it. Give me more.
Does that pretty good? Y'all hear that?
Yeah. Can you hear?
Can I do a burnout?
I don't see why not, honestly.
Actually, you know what? Too much
I
pressure.
feel like it'll come
Live
off.
stream, too much pressure.
Yeah, I feel like it'll come
Yeah.
off the tile pretty easily, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't want to fuck up somebody's future bike, so
I know, that's why I was running it real easy all day. It does wheelies in second gear without trying, by the way. Yeah, no, in second, I wasn't trying to, but yeah,
Oh,
you hit
yeah?
second gear, it fucking pops right up.
We were discussing that. Is that what we saw?
Well, here's the thing. Anything with two wheels will do a wheelie.
Yeah.
You just got to try hard. It's just a proper application of leverage.
Try hard.
You know, who said that thing about leverage? Is that
Churchill.
Alexander Hamilton?
It was Churchill.
Churchill?
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Churchill said, give a man a lever and a place to stand, and he'll have a place to stand. Take that one to the bank, baby.
You said water's wet.
That was
Jesus
Alexander
Christ.
Hamilton. He was quoting Jesus Christ. How would he know? That's what I want to know. Obviously can't touch it. Yes, it's a freaking amazing bike. So here's the thing. So in all seriousness, as like people are just like, why are we even watching this? We're just joking around. We're having a good time. In all seriousness, a lot of people have come together to make this happen. A lot of people to make the bike happen, which is absolutely amazing. Just like the people who have come together just to make that. You're going to have to take the squeaky toys away from Bill. No more squeaky toys on stream. I'm sorry, buddy. But you can have a toy, just not one that makes noise.
It's like kids.
So the thing about how many people have come together to make this bike happen is it seems so easy just to say that it's one person, but it isn't. It's so many people, and just in this bike. So just in this bike that's sitting here right now, you have how many people? You have, of course, first and foremost, Bert's Barracuda and Bert's Black Widow. Bert himself, he's a person. A lot of people who are watching right now might have met him a couple times. He'll be at the camp out. Yeah, he's great. He's hilarious, guy. You guys ever watch Eastbound and Down? If you watch Eastbound and Down, and you've ever seen Ashley Schaefer from Ashley Schaefer BMW, that's pretty much Bert, except he's not an asshole.
No, he's so sweet.
I would just like imagine like that personality, but cool.
Yeah, seriously.
I've made that joke to him, and I don't think.
On your tit.
Yeah, I've made that joke to him, and I don't think he has seen the show. So he's just like, yeah, and I'm like, hell yeah, Bert. Anyway, Bert's absolutely amazing dude. He'll be at the camp out. He'll be drinking beer. One of the amazing things about Bert's is you can always tell whether a place is worth a shit or not by the people, because Harley is a Harley, Yamaha's a Yamaha, any kind of bike's any kind of bike. It is what it is. What the difference between any kind of dealership or any kind of place where people are having a good time and enjoying motorcycles is the people. And it starts at the top. It always does at anything. And if the people at the top are creating an environment where everybody's having a good time and doing fun stuff, then everyone who's there is also going to have a good time. And when you go into Bert's, whether it be Black Widow or Barracuda, everyone's having a good time. Everybody's having fun. And Bert's walking around usually drinking beers too. And he'll drink a beer with the dude sweeping the floor, and he'll drink a beer with the salesman. The guy doesn't care. He just wants to go there and have a good time. And that, to me, makes a huge difference, because we didn't get into motorcycles because they're perfect. We didn't get into motorcycles because everything's nice and beautiful. We got into motorcycles to have a good time. And that's something that Bert keeps alive at his dealerships. And he's believed in what we're doing with Forgotten Angels from day one. And he's always supported my channel from day one. But when Forgotten Angels came up and it came time to step up to the plate and donate a bike, Bert was there, and he didn't even ask a second question. He was up for it. Really means a lot. So here's the thing: if you want to buy a bike, and I don't get nothing for this, I get nothing for this. If you want to buy a bike, fly down, buy one for Bert's, ride back home. I hear this all the time. People are like, my local Harley dealership sucks. Well, don't buy one there then. You know how you make a complaint? You make a complaint with your money and where you spend it. Don't buy one. Fly somewhere else and buy a ride at home. Great way to break in a bike. Ride it 500 miles. It's perfect. So that's where it starts. After that, you have the engine. So the engine of this bike, it's a 131. That was donated from the motor company, which is new for me. Working with the motor company, working with Harley proper, is not something I usually do. That's not something I usually mess around with. I don't like that just don't cotton to these corporate structures and stuff like that. But something that I had to learn myself was when I went to a Harley-Davidson event and I met a bunch of people from Harley-Davidson, from a Harley corporate, is what you learn is, and shame on me for not realizing this before, is everybody there is just people. And most of them really like motorcycles. So I go to this Harley-Davidson event, it's a Pan America event, if anybody's wondering, that I was invited to. And I met all the people from Harley who put it on, and we realized that they're just people. You know, they work for a corporation, surely, but they work for Harley-Davidson. Harley-Davidson isn't a person anymore. It's a bunch of
Was it
people.
ever a person?
Yeah.
Was his name
Well, it was
Harley-Davidson?
actually, it was two people.
And
But-
the wife, one of the wives actually
Were their
helped.
last names Harley and Davidson? Or was it?
Damn, I don't know, but that makes
Was his
sense.
first?
Those are
Tracks.
the
Was it
two guys, I
was-
should remember this.
Their first names were Bert and Ernie.
Their last names were Harley and Davidson. Bert Harley.
So we hung out with the guys from Harley-Davidson and did their Pan America thing. It was great. I got to know them. There were people who love bikes, and they got a mean drunk on, and I freaking cornered one of those dudes, and I said, guess what? You're giving me an engine for this giveaway bike. And they did.
Or else.
They did. I was
Yeah, they're
awful.
like,
I was awful fierce about
get
it.
away from me, I'll give you the fucking engine. Just
But
get
no,
away.
but they did. You know, I got them in the corner, and I just, dude, I'm a motor mouth when I got a few beers in me. Dude, I was up and down. I was
I
just
know
like
how you'll
telling about
corner a
forgotten
motherfucker.
angels. Oh, I'll get somebody. And they think they'll get away. They'll be looking for help, and people are like, I ain't getting involved. I was like, nah, baby, I got something to sell you, and you ain't leaving until you buy it, all right? And you're gonna buy it whether you do it willingly or whether I pull your wallet at your back pocket, pull the money out of it, all right? One way or another, it's happening.
He's just a person. He's not Harley Davidson.
Can I get a crate motor? I'm just asking. Asking for a friend.
Yeah, he is just a person, but he was the person who was able to make the decision that I needed to be made. So that makes him not a person, that makes him a target. I'm just kidding, he's great. His name's Matt. He's good dude.
Matt, that's sweet.
Yeah, Matt's great.
That's a great guy.
Anyway, so I cornered him. I was real drunk. I gave him the whole spiel about Forgotten Angels, and they showed up and they say, we got a motor for you. Hit up other people. There's other people involved. That fairing came from Russ Warnemont Designs. I texted Russ Warnemont Designs. I've never done anything with him at all. Never done nothing with Russ Warnemont Designs. Sent him an email and said, can you come up with the fairing? Here's the charity. Here's what's going on. They said, say less. It was there in 2 days. Have it. The bags, Leather Pros, same thing. Email Leather. You can't even get Leather Pros. 6-week wait. Emailed Leather Pros, told them about the cause, told them what we were doing. They said, say less, we got you. The paint job, Mo Colors, who I did not expect to give the paint job. I didn't expect that because Mo's a businessman. He makes his living from painting motorcycles. That's all he does. Thank you, I never expected him to give me a paint job or anything like that. I've known Mo since I was 21 years old, and he's been painting my motorcycles since I was 21 years old. I expect a paint job from Mo. Like I've always paid for him. You know why I pay for Mo's paint jobs? Because he's the best. You don't get nothing free from the best. That was a free paint job. Didn't charge. That was a free paint job. I would damn sure reckon, at least in a very long time, the only free paint job Mo's ever done.
Church.
No, it's true. Mo don't do that. Free paint job. So when I say that so many people came together to make this happen, to make this bike happen, to make the truck happen, to raise money for these young men, what I'm really trying to tell you is it's not me. It's not Shay. It's not anybody else involved here. It's collective of people coming together, and that's why I want everyone to feel really good about this, because the number one thing, besides all these people coming together to create this motorcycle, is none of it would really matter without everybody coming together and buying a raffle ticket to make it happen. So, wow, what a great story I just told about a motorcycle that a bunch of people came together to build by donating their time and expertise. Very cool. That don't mean shit to a tree unless everybody who's watching buys a raffle ticket, and that's what's happening. And right now we're just north
Then
of
you can make a tree
right now we're just north of $300,000.
So go buy a ticket.
and then we'll be east.
$300,000 north of it at this point, north of $300,000.
The most expensive Harley ever built.
Got to be damn close,
Yeah.
right? Got to be damn close.
Outside of King of the Baggers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got to be damn.
The King Baggers, they throw all.
But those are like 150 grand.
Dude, those bikes are so expensive.
So here we go. Here we stand. And what I always say to everybody is whether you bought a raffle ticket or whether you just told somebody about it, or whether you shared a video, a picture, or just mentioned what Forgotten Angels does to somebody else, you have not done anything more than I have done. You've not done anything more than Shay has done, or Beth, or I mean, Rodney and Josh bought raffle tickets. So like we haven't done as much as them, but you've done the same as them. Beth they bought.
Trying to win that shit.
Yeah. I told Beth bought a raffle ticket. I was like, yo, if you win that shit, I'm like, that's going back in the bucket.
I know. If I win this shit, I'm gonna fight you for it.
I'm about to get strung up if fucking somebody Beth wins that shit. So
I don't know if that's
here's the thing. When we talk about Forgotten Angels, when we talk about what they do, we talk about them giving someone a chance. You have these young men who are helped by Forgotten Angels. You have teenagers, sometimes kids who are preteens. They're put in situations that are beyond the pale, beyond something that I can even imagine. Maybe not that everyone watching can imagine, because some of you guys have been in these situations, if you viewed them, but they're so horrible, and the fact that they exist here is almost unbelievable to me. Now, I say almost unbelievable because maybe it would have been unbelievable a year ago before I've met Dave and Cindy and seen what actually happens. Right now, it's pretty damn believable. I can't believe what they've gone through. I believe what they've gone through, just most people can't. You have kids who show up who don't know how to tie their own shoes. They've been physically abused, mentally abused, sexually abused. They've gotten nothing their entire lives. They're literally treated like cattle. They're shoved into a room. Whoever is benefiting from them takes a paycheck from them. And imagine this. So it's like they're coming from a place where their parents aren't taking care of them, or their parents are drug addicts, or most of them come with debt because their parents are taking out credit cards in their name. They're mistreated. Their parents are on drugs or in jail. And then they go from this incredibly mistreated situation, but probably still loving their parents. You know, what 9-year-old hates their parents? You know, they still love them. That's the most fucked up part. And then they're taken from there and then shoved somewhere else where someone is taking a paycheck from the government to take care of them, to provide for them. But what they're supposed to provide, the guidelines for what they have to provide are so vague that they almost don't even exist. Literally, the only thing that they have to provide is shelter. They don't have to provide entertainment. I'm sorry, you know, what do you do? Stick a kid in a white room with nothing on the wall? How about a 10-year-old, man? 10-year-old's got to have something to do. Give him a paint set, give him a crayon, give him something, you know? Everyone thinks like, oh, well, they don't have video games. But no, 10 years old, you have to have something to do. Stuck in a white room with nothing in there, bunk bed, 3 other kids in there. Half the time, they're barely given any food besides the cheapest 3 meals a day that they could possibly be given. Nobody shows up, if that. A lot of times, they're in that.
The only food that was provided in schools.
Nobody checks them. Nobody talks to them. Nobody guides them. Nobody mentors them. Nobody teaches them how to be a man. Nobody teaches them responsibility. Nobody punishes them, because that's important too. Nobody rewards them when they do well. You know, there's zero structure, and they just grow up like that for years. And so you take a kid like that, and then when they go through this for years with no structure, no responsibility, no love, no punishment for bad behavior, no reward for good behavior, no love, unconditional or otherwise, and now they go through this for years, and it's like they exist when they turn 18 years old. Now they're made homeless because the paycheck stops. So now they're given a garbage bag and told to put their belongings in it. They have any. Sometimes they don't. and they're told to hit the streets, not even given money for a cab or Uber or anything like that. A lot of them don't have cell phones. And if they do have a cell phone, most of them don't have phone plans. They got to get on Wi-Fi and try to message people through Facebook. The situation that they're thrust into the world with is dire. It's a situation that they're put out into the world with that to you or I would seem untenable, would seem unimaginable. Imagine having absolutely nothing, no skills, no resources, no support, no network, no cell phone, no transportation, no money, no shelter, nothing. Figure it out. Some of you could. Some people could. Sure. That's why people are like, I'd figure it out. I'm sure there are some people right now in the chat that would figure it out. Most people, if you're being very honest with yourself, you would have a very hard time getting back on your feet. It would be damn near impossible. I'm not saying that that is impossible, because that is ridiculous to say it's impossible. There are people out there that can do it. But to say that it's possible for everybody is absolutely unimaginable. And if it's possible for you, you are holding up an example that should not be measured against all these other people.
It's the exception, not the rule.
Exactly. The exception, not the rule. And so it's like, maybe if you're a really badass and you can just pull yourself up by your bootstraps and do it all by yourself, put out the street with nothing, that's pretty awesome for you.
Kind of stand that you never know how you'll react to a situation until you're in it. And you can never say what you do as someone else because you don't have the same experience that they do.
There you go.
Like, you didn't live the same life, so you don't know how you react.
And then Warp Vision just said that some of them choose jail because they have self-care food. That is true. That happens.
So often, just because I miss mental health, I gotta say, it's not a lot of just choose suicide. Yeah.
Yep.
A
lot of mental health issues.
Mental health issues. It seems impossible. It seems hopeless. So what do those kids do is give up. And
We're talking about kids here. We're not talking about grown-ups. We're not talking about people who have experiences. We're talking about kids who the only experience they do have is anger, frustration, abandonment, both from their natural parents and from the people who were paid to take care of them. So you're talking about somebody who's very ill prepared for this. Now, what your $25 did? Anyone? You hear my speech? Can I get a fucking beer? What's up, baby? So you have somebody who's just been put through the ringer. They have nothing. They don't know how to do it. So what happens at Forgotten Angels is they take these kids, and it's way more than just going like, okay, well, here's some money, figure it out, give them help. What the hell does that do? And there's a lot of charities that are just like that. But I donated to charity, and they help this X person in this situation. And they're just like, here's some money. And that, you're like, dude, these kids don't need money; they need direction. They need money, but they need someone.
Structure.
Yes, guidance, structure, responsibility. Biggest responsibility. So what happens when they come on the property is, maybe some people are watching this. I know I've explained this a lot of times, but maybe some people don't understand that when they come onto the Forgotten Angels property, these aren't kids. They're going there to live. They have to build their own tiny home. A lot of times, sometimes there's one there that they can purchase. Sometimes they have to build it themselves with their own two hands. Either way, they have to pay for it. Now, it is done at a much lower rate than you would normally have to do it. But the important part is nothing is given to them, because these kids have been given everything. They've been given a lot, but they've been given everything. So they have to work for everything. They either have to build it themselves, they have to buy it, they have to pay it off. But what your money is going to do is subsidizing this. And the important part is that they're actually having to pay for it themselves. Every kid is required to go to weekly talk therapy. Every kid is required to learn how to great. Every kid is required to learn how to ride a motorcycle. Every kid is required to learn how to drive a stick shift car or drive a car. So they have to get their driver's license.
Stick shift.
Well, no, they have if they don't have a driver's license, they gotta get one. A lot of kids come that ain't got a driver's license. They gotta get a driver's license. Once they get the driver's license, they gotta learn how to drive a stick shift car. Once they know how to drive a stick shift car, they gotta learn how to ride a motorcycle. Once they gotta ride a motorcycle, they gotta get the motorcycle endorsement. Because you're just preparing, you're setting them up for being like, you can exist in any scenario. You have options, yeah. You can exist in any scenario. And they live there. And Dave and Cindy are there. So they have parents. And you go there, and these kids call Dave and Cindy mom and dad.
They are mom and dad. Oh my God, we said
I know.
they are mom and dad. Seriously.
It's insane how much is done, how much they're doing. And I'm not really doing anything. All I'm doing is talking. So if you told one person about this, you've done exactly the same amount of that I have done. If you bought a raffle ticket for this, here's what I want you to feel. Would it be cool to win that bike? Hell yeah, dude. I want that bike. The bike's dope. I would like to have it.
I want the bike.
But
None
what
of
you
us are
can
gonna have the bike.
do is here's what I always say, dude. When people talk about the lottery, this is what my grandpa used to say. Play the lottery, he'd always say, yeah, it costs $1 to dream.
First of
It
all,
costs
this is
$1 to dream. That's
easier
what it
to
is,
win
you know?
than the lottery. Yes, much
Yeah,
easier.
by the way, it's like going to
Much
be
better
at the end, even if we do like half again what we've done, it's like a whole 1 in 5,000 chance. It's like better than scratch off.
Yeah, it's a lot better than a scratch off. Way worse than 20. It's honestly better than a lot of Instagram. Like
Word. Yeah.
So here's what it
in
is.
general.
This is
When you play the lottery, it costs $1 to dream. When you're doing this, it costs $25 to feel good, and that's what you should do. You should feel good about what you're doing. You should feel good about where your money's going. Could you get something nice for it? Sure you could, but that ain't the point, is it? The point is that you should feel good about where your money's going. You should feel good about what you're doing. For every dollar you put there, doesn't hit any branches on the way down. For all you guys who are coming to the camp out this weekend, some people are already there. For everyone who's come to the camp out this weekend, you'll get to see Dave and Cindy's home, where they live. You'll see that they don't live in a palace. They live in a trailer. You'll get to see the property. You'll get to see where the young men live. You'll get to see how they do things. You'll see Dave's bike. It's not nice. You see Cindy's car. Also not nice. This doesn't hit any branches on the way down. There's no treasurer. There's no freaking
David's
president.
the treasurer.
Yeah. There's
And
no
Cindy's
money.
the president.
It doesn't hit
And-
anything on the way down. There's a board of directors. You know who's on the board of directors?
It's us.
It's me. It's me and Shay.
We don't get paid.
And yeah, we don't.
We don't take any money from Forgotten.
So when you donate money to Forgotten Angels, it doesn't hit any branches on the way down. It goes directly to these kids. It goes directly to Dave and Cindy to help them make a better life. And of course, they don't. Some of them have lived there for years, but the idea is they don't live there forever. Some of them join the military. A lot of them move out. Some of them start businesses. But the difference is that where they come from, nobody's helping them do it. Whereas when David's there and the people are there, they walk up and they say, "Hey, maybe I'd like to do this." There's someone there who says, "Hey, I have all these resources. I have all these things, and I also have the encouragement to do it." If people want to see the bike. Anyway, this feature's done. I gotta make a piss.
I'm like, hold on. But
I don't think you've stopped talking for like 30 minutes.
I can do another.
this is
I feel like I need to take a breath after
Cammy,
that.
jump back on the bike and stand it up for
I mean,
what is that?
stand it up for the camera, like
stand it up for the camera so everybody can see uninterrupted.
Guys, this is gorgeous. I'm like,
don't drop it.
I'm not gonna drop it.
It's
Don't
my
drop
bike.
it.
Right here. I really
Don't drop it.
You know what's crazy? Like that's really comfortable. It is comfortable.
It's so comfortable. Even so, I'm 5 feet tall and I can ride that motorcycle.
Yeah, this is really comfortable.
So,
it's like back a little bit.
This motorcycle will fit pretty much any rider. It doesn't matter what size you are, big or small,
This is amazing. This
tall or
is so
short,
shady. Like this is so
long or round.
comfortable.
I was saying all the sizes and shapes of humans.
How do you feel?
I felt good, which is different than how I've been feeling lately. So that was a really good change. Oh, you're talking about like physically.
Yeah.
Oh, physically, I felt like it fit really well. Even for a short rider, it fit well.
I'm 5'1". You're 5'1".
So both physically and mentally, it felt good to be on the bike.
Yeah. What's your height?
I am exactly 4'11" and 3/4.
3/4 gang.
3/4. But I'm gonna say 5 feet.
I'm
You know,
exactly
just
1
like
foot taller than you.
every guy who is 5'10" is actually 6 feet.
I'm 5'11". So.
Yeah. But I bet you tell everyone is 6 feet tall.
Absolutely. It's less fucking syllables.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, and dick energy.
I know there's 98% men in this chat. Who in the chat says they're 6 feet tall? This is the girl version of that. I say I'm 5 feet tall. I bet I could tell the people at the DMV that I'm 6 feet tall, and they'd believe me. And they'd
Well,
put
yeah,
it on
they're
their-
government workers.
Oh my god, I've never been.
Well, I mean, it exists to exist, but
Yeah.
that's a way different conversation.
No, I'm not allowed to say that.
Oh,
I exist.
I exist.
Hey.
I exist.
I exist.
What's up, bro?
What's up, my dude? What's up?
Hey, wow,
Hi,
don't hurt too
everybody.
hard.
Hi.
I don't want to get a boner. It'd be weird.
No, that
That's
was
not
weird.
I
That was fucking
I was born rigid, baby. Let me tell you something about Shadetree surgery.
He's not in the midsection.
There are two things Shadetree surgery don't fuck with: rattlesnakes and condoms, baby. All right. I don't need no rubber on
It
my.
rained today.
I don't need no rubber in the bedroom. I definitely don't need a rubber on my motorcycle. All right. We're talking about rigids here. All right. You keep that rubber mounted sportsters. You can take those
If
home to your
I
mama.
start a GoFundMe for Josh's vasectomy,
No!
will you somebody pay for it? That's the next raffle, everybody.
I'm 100% honest.
That's a great
I don't
idea.
really have the money, but I also want you to have that.
What? How, is it
It's $3,500.
Is it $3,500?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need help with that. Listen, please. I don't
Can we use care
have
credit?
that. You can probably use a credit card.
No care
That's a credit card.
credit.
I don't need a vasectomy. My pullout game's
no,
strong.
we're gonna do a GoFundMe.
Dude.
It is.
No.
I'll help.
It's perfect.
No. I think it's $3,500. It's from that really weird guy that's on the billboard that you drive people county and he's like, this is like
Sounds like a y'all problem,
You
not
don't
a me
start with
problem.
this, so it's really weird.
He's super
So
weird. He's super weird. guys.
Well, you
The
know.
vasectomy guy? I know. He's like, he hates kids. He's like, no more
There's
children.
only two.
We get the balls
There's
off
two
you.
in Tampa that do it.
Bezos wants your ball sack.
Yeah, I think they do take
Nope, they ain't touching my junk. Exit only. Wait. That was-
We're riding
Sure.
from Bert's to San Angeles for Friday.
Yes. Yes, we're riding from Forgotten Angels to Burt's, and then we're riding from Burt's back to Forgotten Angels. So anybody who's coming in on Friday, you can get us at Burt's. Anybody who's already at Forgotten Angels, we're right from Forgotten Angels to Burt's, and then Burt's back to Forgotten Angels. It'll be fun.
And then we're gonna ride to the moon.
and we'll grow wings and fly to the moon. We'll eat green cheese and drink spritzers. It's gonna be great. I'll sing songs. I'll sing songs about the stars. Fly me to the moon. Let me play for the moon.
He's singing Sinatra. No.
I don't. That's all I know. I don't know.
Oh,
anymore.
damn.
I think the song was about drugs. Though.
Yeah, it definitely is.
All I know is says "Fly me to the moon." I'm like, okay, Frankie.
Yeah.
Like, all right, yeah, I'll fly you to the moon, bud. That's like the code. You send the text to the plug. You're like, fly me to the moon, Frankie. He's like, got you. Dirty Berserker says, is there a way to scroll up? I left a short positive message for y'all. I don't know where it is. I do want to read it because you put that out. Okay, here it is. Dirty Berserker says, just want to say y'all have had a very positive impact on my life since I started watching Shadetree just after we got the FXR running. got my first bike, and I'm making my first long distance trip. Hell yeah, dude. Good for you. Jump in, feet first.
Get it.
Here's the thing about jumping in your first long distance motorcycle trip.
Let's do it.
Don't ever look before you leave. Because if you look, you might see something scary, and then you won't jump.
Just take the ride. Buy the ticket. Take the ride.
What's the worst that could happen? You die? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That is the worst.
Epically, we might add.
Guess what? If you die, it's everybody else's problem, not yours anymore.
That's the worst case in every situation.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
you
I
get on a
could-
fucking escalator.
I could
Elevator.
think of
What's the
some
worst that could
worse.
happen? You die.
I think of some worse ones that could happen. You could make Drake Parker by stepping too close
It's
to
so
him.
terrible.
I hate
You're
worse than
so
death.
weird. I have been heartbroken. Like
Thought we forgot that
70
shit?
times.
Never, dude. To the day you die,
I'm gonna
which
die.
might be soon if I
Crying.
keep giving her a hard time.
No, I'm gonna crow. Because I love Drake.
Well, it sounds one-sided, but
It is definitely one-sided love affair, but it's fine.
I bought tickets, but I can't come. You should stop taking your antidepressants.
Me? What?
You said they bought tickets, but I can't come.
Oh.
Section.
Oh yeah. Why not? Because some antidepressants make it so. Oh.
What's a girlfriend? What's a boyfriend?
What's up with lady? You don't know significant other. That's a word.
Baby, don't cuss.
You should always
Don't cuss at me like that.
Listen.
All I gotta have is someone whisper in my ear. I'm kidding, but that's a very gross thing to say. You guys can take that and make all your friends at home uncomfortable by saying it.
Sometimes I don't even listen to that joke. On purpose, I completely blocked out that
You guys are at for
Usually I tell that joke
this
in person.
weekend. Get ready to be
Experience.
uncomfortable for Josh's enjoyment.
Oh, dude, so many people
Yeah.
have to experience
And
it.
if Josh,
yeah.
and if Josh says something like, "Let me tell you my favorite thing about you," he's about to insult you.
Don't let him continue.
I'm going to. There's
Yeah,
literally
there's no
nothing you
stopping
can do
him.
to stop him. Here's the thing: the fact that people have to experience me in this way sounds incredibly awful for them. But I will tell you, if you're ever feeling awful and you're ever feeling really bad, having to experience me and experience my kid and how I speak to people and how I talk to people, I just want you to take solace in this. Even if you're having a terrible time, I'm having a great time.
Oh, I know.
So
And even if you're having a terrible time, remember that I have to deal with it every day.
yeah, and if I'm having a terrible time, you're gonna have a really bad time.
Really, really bad.
So by comparison, I will be having.
Yes, Jay said I will be rapidly dead this year.
You pick out your rap song.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. What are you saying in karaoke?
What are you going to do for
Karaoke on the
karaoke?
spot. It's always like,
Fly me, to-
no, it's gonna be
let me play.
some parts.
Some like. Some like. We're
Wow,
gonna be
Hart,
like-
what are you, a white girl from Ohio?
Breaking the law, breaking the law. Yeah.
Wow, Hart, what are you gonna sing? That one song, Barracuda? Wow. Dang, dude, you're different. You're not like the other girls.
I'm
You're
not like
exactly
the other
the
girls.
same.
I'm from Ohio.
I put my panties on one leg at a time.
Your panties, Chris. Panties?
Gross. I was gonna say
Panties?
pants, but I was like, panties.
Your panties? What color are they? Black? Why'd you have to think that?
Because I don't remember things.
Oh,
Black don't crack.
that's fat don't crack, bitch. And black don't crack.
Ohio.
That's why David still looks like he's 37.
Oh my god.
Dude, black people be looking freaking 37 until they're 80. I'm like, God damn, dude, lucky. Some will look old. Like, sometimes they go white hair and
What
look old
happened
as hell.
to Bilbo Baggins?
Oh, you look 37, so he's
Yeah.
100?
Yeah. It was because he got rid of the ring. Because
Oh.
the ring kept him looking young, but then when Frodo had got really old really fast, so by the time he got to Rivendell, he was like looking super, super old, and Frodo was like,
I just sometimes I think about.
and that's when he's like,
JR told him, like, don't you do that? Go with it.
I mean, no.
Here's the thing.
That's what you
Wizard
get for-
Motos says if I roll up to the Harley meet on a 125, would it be roasted or the blue sky?
Oh.
I don't care what you ride up there. Yo ass getting roasted.
Yeah. Literally ride
You're
up
getting roasted, dude.
on a bicycle and like tail with us the whole way there.
Yeah, no,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be like, you're the sickest person here.
Skitch is what
You're fucking awesome, and also
roasted.
no,
Boom, roasted.
Yeah.
You're stupid. Smell.
barbecue wheels.
Barbecue wheel. Boom, roasted. Stupid. Look at your too. You gotta pedal it. I know what else has pedals. A flower. Those are for girls. Boom, roasted.
The risk.
Got him. Anyway, no, you can roll up on anything. It doesn't matter. People write all sorts of things with us. It doesn't matter. You're going to get your ass fucking roasted. Absolutely. You'll be made fun of. But, you know, if you roll up on a Chinese scooter that's 50cc and you roll up at the same time as someone on a $65,000 CVO, we're going to roast both y'all at the same time. It happens to everybody, dude.
And if you show up on a Moto Guzzi, they would say.
It's Moto Guzzi.
No, I took
There's no T
Italian
in
and
it.
I murdered it
Guzzi.
every time.
We took Italian? Yeah.
See,
That's Spanish, dipshit. That's Alex's name. See, that's what he says. That's French.
We parlo Italiano.
How would you know? You're not
You
even
know.
speaking English.
No, così così.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Again.
Macaroni.
You want to know how to say it?
What's another Italian word? Fiat. Ferrari.
Fettuccine.
Lamborghini. That's a good one. I like that one. How do you say rip-off piece of shit in Italian? Ducati.
Wait, let me rev the engine over you while you say
Yeah, let me rev my Ducati and wait. Let me check on my phone how many payments I have left on my Ducati that I can't ride and cry myself to sleep. Everyone's like, why do you ride shitty old motorcycles that cost $1,000? I'm like, because I still have a Ducati payment that I can't ride.
Yeah. Like, once I pay that off, baby.
Well, I ain't selling it. Nobody wants that shit.
Well, then what are we going to do with it? You just gonna sit and
I don't want to think about it. I'll think about it next year.
Felt that engine.
do you know how many vehicles you do this
The engine is the problem.
That's what I'm saying. Rip it out.
What about it?
Replace it with what? Another engine that's so expensive.
What about the
I mean-
Subaru Baja Blast?
The Subaru?
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it.
Baja Blast. Yeah, we have
Russell
the Subaru Baja Blast
Deniston
too.
sent $1.49 and a
Need to sell
gift
it.
of a hot dog, which I enjoy. It's a really good looking hot dog. We were at Birch today, picking up this bike, and we're gonna have menu items. Dude, we're gonna have Shadetree Surgeon and Shay Lucy menu items. Isn't that fucking cool?
Order those things.
Guess what mine's gonna be? A vegan. I'll be getting all them vegan girls. Yeah, I don't know, man. Vegan girls are fun.
They're hot.
Uh,
I'm telling you.
Sammy G Doe says, planned on being this weekend. Salty, I can't make it. Buy some beer from you, bro. Same. So I won't be buying beer with that. Thank you, though.
Free beer.
That will be going to Forgotten Things, which they provide free beer, so I will drink some of that.
In turn, you kind of are providing.
That's great. I want another one of these beers. Sammy, you're in charge.
No.
No, being in front of the camera, like, get a beer.
Start the bike.
You're now the star. Have you ever been in charge of anything before? No, I was in charge yesterday.
Is that a
I like
rhetorical
being in charge.
question?
So I
It is
took charge.
rhetorical.
I did a great job taking charge. I was in charge. If you go to Timmy's
let you
YouTube video,
do
I did a great job.
I like that video
That's
today.
what I was thinking about.
Okay, you guys.
Okay, before we start porno,
That's what I was like.
let's start
guys.
a fucking motorcycle. How about that? Yeah, you can. We already did it.
I'm not going to start it.
Why are
I'm
you
not in
guys-
charge. You're in
Start it,
charge.
Cammy. You're good.
Is this what you do when you're in charge? You tell me to do it? You're in charge.
No.
Well,
It's
I'm
not
telling
your
this one to find
responsibility.
it.
She's being defiant.
No.
I can't just start it.
You can't just start it. You can't, but we have to do things.
You want me to take the dog out?
No.
Yeah, I'm already fucked up.
Poor babies. They're comfortable. How dare you?
You don't want to fucking start there.
They already started it earlier. You want to see it started? Go back earlier. Rewatch it.
Just rewind.
I don't rewind. Can you rewind it on live stream? Because it's live.
No,
Well,
not until
after it's over. Not until it's
yeah.
over. Yeah. You smoke a joint? No. We're
Oh.
smoking vapes. That's tobacco. Go back.
You rolled that yourself?
Yeah. With some fine, genuine.
What?
I would never smoke.
So I got my
drugs.
lips done today, and they put like so much CBD in my mouth, and I was like, "What's it supposed to
What did
do?"
they put in your mouth? Wait,
CBD.
why did they put CBD in your mouth?
Because she
CBD in your
because she
mouth?
numbed my mouth. I have a video.
Is that
I'll
what's
show
in
you.
lip filler? Okay, wait.
So this
Dude,
is
I
this
want
is what
lip
happened. I
filler
don't know if you
full of
guys care,
weed.
but this is what happened today. Literally, I go there, right, and she numbs my whole face. I have like fucking shit that looks real weird all over my face, and she starts sticking
Did you
the needle in.
videotape this?
Yeah. Of course I did. Of course I did. And I'm holding
Yeah.
these two little balls.
Yeah, stress
And I'm-
balls.
I'm like-
'cause you're
I'm like-
stressing
Yeah,
the
I'm
fuck
like
out. I'd be
kneading them
"Oh."
like a cat. Because it's just anyway, she was like, stop, and she was like, do you want to block? And I was like, no, I'm not. Bitch. Like, I'm good.
Keep going.
Yeah, it's so bad. So I'm like, all right, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. And she was like, do you want some CBD? And I was like, what does it do? And she was like, it'll make you feel like you drank 2 glasses of wine. I'm like, fine. So this like hot ass blonde bitch comes out of nowhere. She's like a guardian angel. She just like Halo comes with this like tincture. She's like, open your mouth. And I'm like, I can't feel my mouth first of all because it's numb.
So good luck.
So I'm like
opening it.
slobbering all over myself. I'm like, oh, right. So she comes up, girl, and she puts like so much CBD in my mouth. So much. No.
CBD. That's what I thought she said.
Hey, you can.
I said CBD.
I'm also trying to think about which one.
The numbing cream looked like
The numbing
semen.
I just experienced the penthouse letter.
Yeah, it was so fucking weird.
Numbing cream, I know that's
It was so weird.
Oh
And I
my
sat there
God.
for a second, and I really
God.
like
That
pretty
took the
fucked
best
up.
turn.
Like I was pretty like body buzz high. I'm sitting there and I'm just like,
Oh,
Now you trying to get fucked up again?
I mean, no.
You guys seem to be fucking with that.
CBD.
Yeah,
It
makes
was
it makes it fat.
CBD.
It's weird.
No, this lady put so much CBD in my mouth today when I was getting my lips done because I was like kind of
You
like
sure it wasn't
having
something else?
a fucking like I was like
It was drugs of some
Being-
sort.
I was heightened.
You look great.
It's new wig day. It's funny.
Wig day.
Oh,
Somebody flossing.
Separate
Somebody
wig.
flossing.
There it is.
Yeah.
Wiggy,
There it
wiggy,
is.
wiggy, wig day,
I
baby.
gotta do my roots though.
Dude,
'cause
normally, you guys are lucky that we're here at the live stream. Normally on New Wig Day, we all go out and celebrate.
we do celebrate
Yeah.
New Wig Day.
We go out to
You're
Yummy
right.
House, which is a Chinese restaurant.
And we get tall
We
blonde
do not
girls.
do that.
On New
That's
New
not
Wig
what we
Day,
do.
baby.
That's not what we
Cross
do.
Got the Yummy House. We drink
That's not what we do.
We all get
Egg
hot and
rolls.
No,
sour.
I automatically
Hot
put
and
a
sour
helmet
soup.
on it, and then this all goes.
We're just like hot and sour soup, New Wig Day. Everyone there knows it.
Oh, that's not what we
And then
do.
we go to the one where they put the. We're like, yo, Paco, it's New Wig Day. He's like,
I did go to Los Tacos. I got the burrito. I got some burrito
New
taco
Wig.
fish.
Yo.
Where?
They're fucking
The
quesadilla.
That's what I got today.
Dude,
I like
tacos
didn't even
got
taste it. I was just like,
quesadilla.
swallowed it.
Sundays. What is wrong?
I can't wait to celebrate. I will celebrate.
I know.
I celebrate every day.
I know they don't care. After I stop like being theatric, they stop.
Yes!
Do you see them?
Yeah.
Still here.
Every day I wake up and I'm still making a boner. I'm just like,
Yeah,
Shit.
it will.
celebration,
That's
baby.
high fucking
No,
standards.
a lot of people try to mix it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That's how they start.
Are we still talking about New Wig Day?
Yes.
Anyway.
So motorcycles.
Yeah, is
Are
this a channel
cool.
about motorcycles?
You know.
So motorcycles.
I want to hear that one run.
All right, okay, I'm gonna open the door.
All right,
no, go
okay.
I don't want to
Yeah,
have to go
yeah.
catch it.
Also, I lost the thingy thing.
Laugh, please.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Is it St. Patty's Day?
Almost.
Yes.
Oh no, it is.
It is
Okay.
St. Patty's
Yeah.
Day. Happy St. Patty's Day. I can't believe all Irish people were born today.
It's weird.
Congratulations, guys. You guys did it.
They all died from black potatoes.
I was just about to.
I love
Great.
potatoes.
Yeah, let me tell you.
So,
Tammy, don't worry.
What? We're gonna
Okay.
eat some potatoes today.
bad.
We're gonna eat some
Ew.
Irish people.
I lost
Yeah.
my tail too. Like
Eat the potatoes.
And
Whoa.
Whoa, Tango,
Someone-
165. Yo, Tango.
Tango, check out these new
You
kits.
gotta check out my new Vans. Cute.
I'm too
That's
short.
I'm
That's-
assisting.
That's normally very
You can't
fucking much
see it.
Patreon
There's too much
bonus
You
content.
just sold like 500 tickets.
Check them new kicks. She's falling over.
I'm trying
This
to like.
goes against every business
back it
advice
up.
I've ever given you.
There's too
Okay,
much
go ahead.
exposure.
No
Woo!
free fees.
So this is $10. I have hip problems.
We
I
could
was in
just
an
lift-
accident.
We could lift both of your feet.
I can't stretch.
I
I'm
was
not a
in an
stripper.
accident, too.
That's $200 for both feet.
I'm not a stripper.
Yeah, it costs for both shoes.
I'm not a
Like one
stripper.
What? You're not a stripper?
Mike
I am.
Spears. Drugs. This was
Yeah, you want to see
That's what I'm saying. You can
That one
stretch.
goes
You're a
up way
stripper.
easier.
I'm not
I
a
gotta
stripper.
hold my hands
Wait,
straight
I got
for
hip
all that.
problems. I'm not a stripper.
Back in my day, I was a good.
Oh.
I was a good
Okay,
stripper.
well,
If anybody
good
buys,
ass stripper.
$100
Back in my day.
tickets right
Yo.
now, I'll write your name.
North
on the bottom.
Carolina.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Remember when we got kicked out? Well, that one time that I married my ex-husband, we went to North Carolina, went to a strip club. I got on their stage and I did a headstand. They fucking carried me out.
Dude, me and Big Ray were about
They
to
got
fuck
mad
up
as
all their
fuck.
security.
They were pissed.
We were about to fuck up their security.
I looked at both of them. I was shit faced. I was like, tequila candy back then.
They were just mad
And I
because
was
she
like-
had more tips than
I
the
was
fucking
like,
girls who
guys,
worked
I'm
there.
about to go do a headstand on the fucking stage, so we're gonna get kicked out. And they
I
were
love
like,
that. You gotta prep your friends.
they were like, I did, and they were like, bet. And I was like, hold on, I'm gonna give Rachel a lap dance first. And then all the bitches got mad as fuck, and we're literally sitting there with like $300
Like, bitch, you
in our
don't
hand.
work here.
No, we have $300 in our
Looks like I'm
handshake.
doing work.
Cash.
They
Looks like
did
I'm
work.
here.
They did work.
These bitches, only like one girl. I was like, I only want you, and you come over here, and here's $300. And she was like, I was like,
I guess you hate money.
all right, bet. Like, I'll just give you a lap dance, Rachel. And then I did a headstand with that.
Fatal mistake. So here's something that's
Sorry.
fun. If you have any friends who used to be dancers and were really fucking good at it, going to shitty strip clubs with them.
Jeez, that comes like
You
work.
can throw quarters. You can throw quarters at those strip
You can
clubs.
get away with anything.
We're not
if you're
gonna
a
do
dancer
that.
with you.
We're not
Missed
doing
out.
that.
We
Just
we
fight this.
passed all those titty bars today.
I've
I've never been to a strip club.
You and I did not like anymore.
Right.
No, I've never
Right.
been to a
We
strip
had it for
club.
a while, I think.
Physical touch makes me extremely uncomfortable.
You can tell that we
I'm
don't
very
like
zen.
Yeah, you can go and observe.
Well,
You can
That
be
also
like, play
makes me
Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah, you have to be a comfortable observing.
They're really pretty.
I know they're so pretty.
I want to remove them from your skull.
I want her eyelids.
No, they're just like,
They're
I'm
great.
so close to starting the career.
They would hurt
Oh,
me.
I felt so bad.
let me get one. No, they're really pretty.
Oh my god.
Striking.
Congratulations.
Can you guys
Hey,
see her eyes?
can we stop for a second? I saw a comment. My son had his last chemo treatment today. Shout out.
Fuck
to him.
yes. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congrats, man. Yeah. I just saw that in passing. That's fucking cool.
Strong kid.
Yeah, that's amazing.
The best.
All right, guys, back to motorcycles by Raffle.
Yeah, this is like, I don't know what that was about.
So
but
in
let's
the
talk about
next-
me again.
What
Yeah.
is it? Is this the same?
You guys hear about that
It's
one
to-
time?
We're running out of
I
hours.
was giving away a motorcycle.
In the next 5 minutes, I would like
Yo,
250
Dwight
raffle tickets.
Smokeons. Chickens are in the
Let's go.
brine.
In the next 5
Chickens
minutes,
are in the
250 raffle
brine.
tickets.
How
feel like we
much
have to
to
go
write
with that.
somebody's
Look
name
around
on the
and find
bottom
out.
of the shoe?
Not my shoe. My shoes are new.
No, not
These
yours.
shoes are old.
250.
Not yours.
These are
Do you
nice.
have like, do you have a white,
Listen,
a
I've
white
had these shoes
Sharpie?
for years. You can
Or
write
we
on
can
the
do a
bottom.
black one.
We can write on there.
Write on my shoe.
It costs 5 raffle tickets.
We need a stripper pole in here. I agree.
I have one.
Whoa, that has
Drop ceilings won't work.
Oh,
Trust me.
drop
No, it's
ceilings.
But
have to have
we
a
could take the drop
standalone.
ceiling out.
You know
and
what we
attach
should
it.
do
Come on, we can attach it to the
is,
frame of the ceiling. There's studs in
Move
there.
out.
What I'm gonna do
They're
is when we
studs
build
in
a
the
new
ceiling.
place, it's gonna be 2-story, and I have one door, and that place is gonna have
There you go.
A fire pole,
But then we'll just also make a spin. So
spinny fire pole.
There are gonna be
If
so
it
many
spins,
broken
those
ankles.
all
Yes.
all the
God
baby
damn.
strippers
Try
need a
motherfuckers
spinning
don't have
Oh,
pole.
I can't wait.
all right.
The pole's not spinning.
That's stupid.
That's cheap.
I
And
bet
if
you
you
what
want to
we'll
have
be
a
able
whole
to do.
conversation with this, we can. That's
I
cheap.
agree with you, Kenny. I
That's
agree.
fucking
I
cheap.
agree.
Pull your own
I'm
ass
not-
body up and flip your own ass body around that pole.
Check your
Stop
fucking
cheating.
game.
Oh, look at
You will be with a fucking non-rotating pole.
This is what they do.
It's strong as
They
fuck.
pull up on it and they're like, I'm so strong and then so
Girls be like,
It's CrossFit.
girls be like, oh, I'd be a stripper, but I have morals. And
Spin
I'm like,
around
oh,
the
I'd be
pole
a
like a
stripper,
bitch.
but I have literally no talent, upper body strength, lower body strength, and I don't like men. And I'm not nice, and have no stage presence or rhythm.
How many people just like
And I
quit the
also
live
don't
stream?
want to wear heels for 8 hours a day. Also
I do.
dancing.
Yeah. She also doesn't
And
have
cater
morals, so she
to
can do
men.
it. It's just all those other
I
things.
have more. I don't have morals, but
I'll
it's
wear
all those
stripper-
other
I'll
things
wear
that come
stripper
with
shoes
being
right
a
now.
stripper. I don't want to do that.
I'll wear stripper shoes right now. They're not uncomfortable.
I can't walk in high heels. I love
Dead of
It's
Midnight
not
Rider
walk in
said,
heels.
It's like
I actually wear heels well.
No, it's like platforms.
Can't
It's
you
actually
read this?
comfortable. Can't make camp out butt tickets, but here's a little more for the cause. Y'all have a
Don't
dope
do it.
weekend.
Fuck yeah, man.
Thank you,
Fuck
Daddy.
yeah.
Appreciate you. We appreciate you, Father. Give me a pet.
That's a
Tell me I'm a
cute-
good
well,
boy.
that's a cute
Yeah, no.
name, Dad.
Thanks,
But
Pop.
Daddy work. Father
Father?
does not work.
Oh,
That
does he
makes
have a
it worse.
lowrider?
I'm glad you guys, yeah.
Dude, you know how
I'm
many
glad you
people,
got tickets.
you know how many
Awesome.
comments I saw that were people were just like, dude, I get like goosebumps. This is a good boy.
Yeah, saw
You
it.
see that?
Hold
I
up.
was like,
It's the guy on here.
Listen,
Check
they're
this out. It's
simping
the guy
for
on
this
here
shit.
where they were
Yeah.
talking about. So they were talking about you have a great personality and you're beautiful, but you cost so much,
so unattractive.
so unattractive. And he
Such
was
a
like,
turn
"You'll
off.
get
I
more."
think it's a turn off.
Hold on, stop. You'll get more users.
Users.
So I wrote back to him, if you're on there, babe, I wrote back to you today. I said, thank you for the compliments. I think your name's Freddie. And I definitely want some more users. So
Give me all them users.
whenever
It's viewers that use.
it's users. So I get more users if I stop cussing so much. So maybe I should stop so I can get some more users.
Fuck that.
Fuck that shit.
You need to stop cussing so much because I don't like editing out my videos.
Look, seen and not heard, all right? Just
Everyone says I'm
You are.
No, dude, you
Have
are.
you met
But
shit?
first of all, anytime a kid's
Brat
being
star.
a brat, I'm like, listen,
Brat
dude,
star.
you are like 5. I am
legit
26. I
tried
have
to
a lot
stop.
more years of being a brat on you, so shut the fuck up. And I know it's not appropriate to tell a kid to shut up, but whatever.
Yeah, punch him in his face. And he
literally
shut the
stopped
fuck up.
thinking. I
Yeah,
stopped
dude, ice
thinking
cream
to
was-
pay attention to you. That was
Popped his
funny.
balloon.
Say something else, little brat.
It's okay, well,
All right. I think that's going to about do it for this live stream.
yeah, we're
No,
No.
we're not done.
getting close to a line.
I already know. I need 6 more minutes because there's supposed to be 250 tickets.
6 minutes. Did anyone buy the?
How many tickets are we at right
Do you
now?
guys
I don't
want
even know
us
if
to
people
stay?
can
Or
hear
do you
us
want
right
us to
now.
go? What do you want? What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? Tell us what you want us to do.
No, people-
What if it doesn't work like that?
They might say stay.
They might not.
This makes sense.
They said stay.
Argentina? Yeah, that doesn't really sound real when you say it.
Argentina. What is that even? Is that supposed to be a city?
Oh,
Are you watching
Argentina.
me, babe?
Well, Argentina. It is actually a
Canada
clothing
not
brand.
smokes any cigarettes.
REI sells it, you know.
I'm sorry. Shout out to Omar.
Oh,
I heard-
they
I've
said
seen
you
you-
sound tired.
No,
Yeah.
that's not one director. Clinton Argentina.
Argentina. I'm gonna get this.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I think you're wrong, Kenny.
Yeah, you're definitely wrong.
Also, Argentina's got them frogs that are around. You see them?
Yeah, yeah. It's
That eat like all sorts of wild.
no, I think
shit.
it's Tintin
They just
Tortellini.
like make me look stupid.
No, it's like fucking.
I don't like it.
It just happens. It's weird.
I want you guys to know that
Swear
every
to God,
joke I
everybody
make
just
on here for
freak
you
out.
guys about candy, I pay for.
Everybody just wants me to freak out.
Yeah, this is
It's not gonna
Freak out!
happen.
freak out!
No.
Ah!
Freak out!
Hey,
bring your
Cammy,
vape.
it's God. Ah, he says. All right, pass the test.
If you're closing it out, start the bike one more time.
One more time.
Let's
Fuck
start the
these
bike.
dogs. I
Well,
love
no,
these
the
dogs.
dog.
I'm
Wait,
joking.
dogs have them.
I'm joking. All right, Cammy, start the bike. It's what they want.
Yes,
Give the
Daddy.
people what they want. Yes, goddamn right.
What was it? Such
How
great,
would you
great
start
What
the
the-
bike, little boy?
I like touched him. And he
I'm
looked
sorry,
at me
what?
Like, what did you just?
How dare you?
Damn, I want to leave. Mom and Dad are fighting.
I will punch you in your face.
Not yet. Not yet. Wait 1 second.
What if I'm into? All right, we're good.
Someone said, "Yeah, can't."
No, you're good. No key needed.
Just don't put it in
Just
gear.
touch the button.
We're gonna die eventually.
Kill the stream. That's go out on top.
Yeah.
Kill that
All
fucking
right,
stream.
Later, y'all. Wait, I want to word Wayne donated real quick. Come to a trip to New Zealand, please. I'd love to. Say Hobbiton. Good luck with your event. We appreciate you guys. That's about the end of the stream. Till next time, y'all. Keep it weird. Wait. Till next time, y'all. Keep it weird. All right, keep it weird.